So in this video, I'll be talking about the basic cases, which are like square kites, mushrooms, shield barrels, scallops, right and left paw, and also right face and left fist. So let me start with the square cases. So for tracing, you just align the square. You trace from this in this state. So you start from the corner, go around. By the way, the cube on the left hand side will be for even parity, and the one on my right hand side is for odd parity. So for square, if you get even parity, you need to do a parity shift, which means like it's the worst solution. So like for even parity, you need to convert your square into paw like that. You do this, then align this pair, then you move all this paw to one side like that, then you do slice, then you solve the paw like that. So that's for even parity. So for odd parity, you don't need to do anything, just proceed into your solving. Something like that. So next for kite cases, you just trace it like that, like the axis of symmetry like that. You can trace it this way or this way or like that. You have a line here, or this way, just any way you like. It's the same. So it's same like the square cases. For even parity is the bad one. So even parity, you do the same thing. You convert it into paw, and then you do parity shift like that. Then you will shift your parity away, and you just solve paw. So for odd parity, just slice it. Next for barrel, you see this cross sign, like something like that. Cross. You can just trace it from this angle or this angle. It will give you the same count, but don't trace it like that. Don't start with this corner. Don't start with corner, just start with edge. Unless you are holding it like that. So for even parity, it's also the bad one. So for even parity, it's more complicated. You need to do parity shift. So here's how it goes. You convert it into shield, or scallop, however you want. Then you move them to one of the sides. You shift the parity. Then you solve. Sorry, like that. You hold one of them like this vertically and the other one horizontally. Just solve it. So for odd parity, you just do the standard solution like that. So next is scallop. Even parity. Even parity is the bad one, same like barrel and the square and the kite. Yeah. So what you do is you just do parity shift by moving everything to one side and slice. Then you solve scallop. So if you get odd parity, you just solve it as usual. So next for shield, you trace them like this way. I trace them like that. I'm not sure whether there's any other ways, but I prefer this. So just trace them like this. So it's for shield, even parity is the good one. Odd parity is the bad one. So it's the inverse of square kites, barrel and scallop. So for even parity, you just do this to convert it into barrel. So for odd parity, what you do is you just add a parity shift like that. You just turn the layer. The slice. then you will get even parity. So next it's right paw and left paw. So this is how you trace it, from starting from this corner, go around, and then with this bottom edge, this white blue edge. So for even parity, you need to do parity shift. Even parity, you need to do parity shift like that. For odd parity, you just do this, just solve it. So for left paw and right paw, so for even parity, you need to do parity shift like that. Basically you move everything to one side, either left hand side or right hand side, and just do a slice. So for odd parity, just solve it as usual. So for like for right face, left face, or the other way, left face, right face. So you, for all the face, you need to put all this pair on the sides, either your left hand side or your right hand side. You can also do it like that, like one on the left, one on the right. It will give you the same count. So for even parity is the like bad one, just like the others. So for even parity, you need to do parity shift. So how you do this is like you just convert them into paw like that, and you do the parity shift for paw. You just solve the paws. So for odd parity, you just do this like that, convert them to kite, and just solve it. So for left face, right face is the same thing. Same. Anyways, you put all the face on your sides, either left or right, just any combination, as long as not in the front or back. So for even parity, you convert them into paws and do parity shift and solve paws. So for odd parity, just convert them into kite like this. So you see this line, pair one of these pair with a line, then you will get it. So next is right paw. So for even parity, you do this. You just pair the kite in front, bottom, front like that. Then you just do this like that. You move this L to the back. Then you just solve a square shield. For odd parity, what you do is you add a D prime, I mean 0, -2 turn like that. You pair up the kite at the back like that. Then you just move the kite, move this L to the front. You get square at the bottom. Just solve shield square. So for left face, so what you do is the opposite of the right face cases. So for even parity, you pair up the kite at the back like that. Then you just make it into a square, and then this solve square shield. So for odd parity, you pair the kite in front, bottom, front like that.